What do you think about March Madness?
Love it. As a former cheerleader, I am a huge fan of basketball. It's such a fast game. I mean, it gives you a crick in your neck. It's always back and forth, back and forth, back, back and forth. And as a former cheerleader, I watch the coaches. The ones who wear striped ties win. Now, personally, as a former cheerleader, I think that wearing vertical stripes on your body is a fashion faux pas. But if you want to go to the Final Four, I say wear stripes.
Former cheerleader. I'm about to play a soccer game. What do you recommend for a good pre-game snack?
Well, as a former cheerleader, I always recommend crickets. That way, you won't hear them in your head while you're playing. And good news is crickets don't have garlic and onion in them, so you won't be knocking over your teammates with your bad breath. And as a former cheerleader, I really want you to get your daily dose of vitamin K7, so eat your crickets. Hi, and welcome back to Former Cheerleader. I'm your host, Former Cheerleader. Okay, we're going to do some viewer mail right now. We have a letter here. Oh, it's a letter from Jim in Dallas. Dear former cheerleader, that's me. I'm trying to take your advice, but I can't seem to catch any crickets for my daughter's snocker snack. What do I do? I remember him. Do you remember him? I remember him. This is Jim. Jim. Listen, as a former cheerleader, I have to wonder, are you a real soccer dad? Because I think you're a wannabe. You know, as a former cheerleader, I hear it all the time, okay? You call yourself a soccer dad, but you're not willing to do the tough stuff. You know, like catch giant crickets, or rub tree bark all over your body, or do gorilla calls to the referees at the games. Because I'm not feeling a soccer vibe from you, Jim. I don't believe you. So here is your assignment. Within the next 2 hours, I want you to hunt down 4 of the most ginormous crickets you have ever seen. And I want you to eat 2 of them. And then I want you to bring the other 2 home and play them in a soccer match. And if you win, Jim, you're a real soccer dad. If you lose, Jim, you know what? As a former cheerleader, even I can't help you. Go team, go! Go team, go! Go team! Woo! Yes!
Former cheerleader. My mom has told me that she's 21 for about 8 years now.
Woo!
She told me that she's getting older. We were both wondering, how do you know when you're getting older?
Well, as a former cheerleader, that's a very delicate topic. But as a former cheerleader, I am here to answer all of your questions and your concerns. So I will tell you that one of the biggest ways to know if you're getting older is if you start your day with a doctor visit. Go team! Yay! Woo! Those apples a day no longer keep the doctor away. But you know what? The good news is her clothes are vintage and her wallpaper's coming back in style.
Is that all?
Well, unfortunately, no. She'll probably start driving a boat, which is also known as a very, very long car. Yay! Woo!
So a limo?
Yeah, no. Definitely not as cool as a limo. And you'll see her enjoying the Sunday morning funnies. And one of the biggest signs that she's getting older is her top and bottom teeth are now interchangeable. Yay! Woo!
Thank you, former cheerleader. I'm going to go tell my mom right now.
Well, you're welcome, and it was my honor. Woo! Hi, and welcome to Former Cheerleader Special Edition March Madness. Woo! You're about to fill out your bracket, aren't you? Don't make one pencil mark until you hear my system on how to pick the winning teams. Can I ask you a question?
Sure, yeah.
Are you going to fill out your bracket for the NCAA tournament?
No. We don't know what team to pick.
As a former cheerleader, I know how to pick winners.
Do you want to pick that team? I want to pick that team. Then she hates that team colors, and I hate that team's mascot.
Pick only teams whose mascot are dogs. Why does that dog keep barking? Are you ready to pick your bracket?
I don't know what team to pick.
As a former cheerleader, I know how to pick winners.
I can't lose.
Pick a team that's been on a long losing streak.
I can't lose.
They're about to start winning. As a former cheerleader, I know how to pick winners.
Whatever. We don't know what team to pick.
But whatever team your boyfriend and girlfriend picks, you must pick their nemesis. Don't let love get in the way of winning. I want you to look for teams that the players have long hair. Does my hair look okay? This is the year of long hair. Does my hair look okay? Because they have flow. Are you ready to pick your bracket?
I don't know which teams to pick.
Only choose teams who do not double tie their shoelaces.
I can't lose.
Because they take risk. As a former cheerleader, I know how to pick winners. This has been a Former Cheerleader Special Edition March Madness. Now go fill out your bracket.
Does my hair look okay?